Darrell, wanted to start off talking about something you've mentioned, the players have mentioned quite a lot recently, and that's the team spirit and how well it is and how good it is. From the manager's point of view, I just wanted to ask you how you kind of create that and keep it going for the people who don't see you on a match day and such,
Yeah, it was built. It built as soon as we get our squad together. It's built through the course of different ways of doing things and how we work together to get the group close knitted off the pitch as well as on the training pitch. So obviously there's a lot of work that goes into the detail of the games, but also making sure that the culture and the environment as a football club is testament to what the owners want. To be honest with you, they've built a successful business. How we're building the culture at a football club, which is not always easy, and it's that togetherness, everyone coming together. We're in the building every single day, and it's making sure not just the player environment but the whole building environment is absolutely spot on to build that sort of team spirit. But it's my principles are it's fun with a purpose to win and a serious purpose to win. So spirit has to show out on the pitch. I think we can safely say over the season that's gone so far that's been the case in a lot of our games, and hopefully that can keep building and bonding as a group, as a football club. Not just players alike, because I've said this all the time. Everyone has to come together for a football club to be successful. That's the board, supporters, players, and when you do that, you give yourself a chance. You don't have that, you got no chance.
You're kind of the public face of all this, though, aren't you? So do you have to set the standards that demands both the spirit but also the professionalism that's needed to get to that point that you just described?
Leaderships in organisations start at the top, don't they? So you obviously got the owners, then it comes down to myself and my boss David Flitcroft, to make sure that we build the culture and the environment that goes what the owners want the football club. But they back that up. Like I said, they back that up. They're a very caring family. They look after all their employees, and we have to reward that to make sure that the culture's set spot on, but reward that by hard work, hard graft, and like I said, fun with a purpose to win.
Has it helped as well that some of the players you've recruited, there's some of the Aaron Martins, the Mal Bennings, Tom Petts, they've got experience of this division and they know what it's like to build a successful team in this?
Yeah, it's important at football clubs. I don't know if you've read the Legacy book. It's a really good book, but no, that's the case for me when I'm signing players, that you get players that come into, they're not about we live in a very individualised world where players, yes, we've all got to look after ourselves and our families, and I get that, but there's certain characteristics you want to bring in when you bring in players to make sure that the focus is on the club, of what we want at this football club. And when we did recruit, me and Flickers and the recruitment team, that was the top of the agenda, to make sure that whoever's coming into this football club are not going to drag it down. And we believe we've got the right attributes in that, and now it's up to us to keep making them better players.
Specifically Aaron Martin, who I know we're going to talk to in a bit. What impact do you think he's had? He's played a lot of games in this division, he knows the division well. He's not started every game for you, we know why, but what have you made of the impact he's had for
outstanding seniors? Your changing rooms made by your seniors and their attitude, and we've got some really good ones, and then we've got some really good ones that are becoming seniors but are at a fantastic age. So the likes of your Aaron Martin, your Leon Legs, your experienced boys like that, they lead by example every single day, every time. Leggy's not been with us, he's been injured for a bit, but I'm telling you now, he'll come back in good shape because of the way he conducts himself, the way he's around the building. Aaron Martin's exactly the same, there's an ounce of fat on him. He works hard, he's great with the younger boys in the changing rooms, he's had that experience like you said, and you need that in the core element of your changing rooms.
Just tell us a bit about the treatment room, if you can. Who's up to where? Leon Legg, I know, has kind of got the brace off and doing stuff now, but where are you up to with him and some of the others? Yeah,
well, like I said, it's a daily thing where we're stepping up his programme. We're hoping we don't have any setbacks with that. Ryan Johnson's still a little bit away. Jamie Proctor is as well, to be honest with you. He's going to be a little bit away. But we've got one or two niggles in the camp. I don't really want to go into too much details on that. There's always different reasons why certain players aren't in the squad and whatnot. I'm always happy to ask those questions after games and answer those questions, but I don't really want to do too much of the opposition manager's work. So we'll see how we are. We've had a really good debrief after the Mansfield game. Look, what didn't go particularly well there. Wasn't wasn't a great performance, but we ground out a point, and then we look to see who's for the bodies ready for tomorrow.
I suppose the advantages as well, something you've always preached about, having the guys who haven't been in the team now step up, could well be needed.
Squad game, I've said it all along, isn't it? It's a squad game, and we've been, touch wood, we've been quite fortunate. So not fortunate because it's work and it's prep work, that we're not picking up too many muscle tear injuries and hamstrings, calves and whatnot, because we're trying to get the load right, and sometimes that load means that players don't perform for 3 games in a week and they have to have a little bit of a pull. So we need to make sure that's right, working with a very good medical team that I've got at the club.
And just finally then, looking at the weekend, your home form's been really good the last few weeks as well. You're going into a game where, as we said on Tuesday, if you take 3 points, would represent a very, very good week.
Previous doesn't entertain me, you know, like Phil, you like to look back, I know you do, don't you? But it doesn't entertain me looking back. It just, next game, doesn't matter if you've won 25 home games, and you've still got another home game in front of you. So Colchester come in, very experienced team, a lot of ex-Ipswich Championship players in their team. Might be a little bit disappointed they've not got the points total that they think they probably deserved. Another real tough League Two to encounter.